Sometimes you just can't always get to the course or field to play your favorite sport.
Having fun yet, Dad?
Yeah, it's great to be here to see you, Matt. I can't tell you how nice it is to be in Boston this time of year, you know? This is fantastic.
And living in Greater Boston this winter, this net and the basket that's sitting right over there really helped me progress over the course of the winter when it was really tough to get to the course. So there's a bunch of nets on Amazon. This is the one I chose from Go Sports. I think it was about $80, and I'll link down to that in the description below. But I chose this one because of the pockets it has. I actually thought that if I was traveling and couldn't bring my basket, I could bring this and practice putting into these pockets. It's just simply not as satisfying as making putts in a basket, but it could do the job. And I found this center pocket to be particularly helpful because it basically simulates hitting a gap down the fairway. And since it's about the height of my release, I've found that it's reinforced a pretty flat release. And even though I do have a field that's pretty close to me that I can practice at most of the times, I find that this net helps me engage in a different type of practice. When I'm at the field, sometimes I can be really focused on the result, you know, a specific shot shape or like how far I'm throwing it, for instance, versus when I'm at the net, I'm really just focusing on form and on the process. And I also leave this camera tripod with a phone mount outside. This just makes it really convenient to bring out my phone and really make sure that the changes I think are happening in my form are actually happening. So I've had this set up outside for about the last 4 months and it's held up pretty well. I haven't noticed like really any fraying in the netting. I have noticed some rusting over here with the poles. I mean, you could take it down and put it back up every time, but I think convenience is really important for getting out to practice. So I just decided to leave it up. So I do wish that it was a little bit taller.
Hello, I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good, I would call her. Wish I had a rabbit.
I do wish that it was a little bit taller, if I'm being honest. For most shots, like hyzers, for forehands, I don't mind it. But when I want to throw like an anhyzer, I'm afraid that I might misrelease it, just throw it right over the net here. It hasn't happened yet, but that has been a concern of mine. By the way, it also comes with this portable bag that if you compare it to the size of my size 10 Crocs, it's pretty portable. Definitely much more portable than like a basket you'd have. And I think a pretty good training aid to travel with if you don't have that much space. By the way, I actually have a video of how I use this net to practice my putting form. You can check that out right here.